now. Now we're back again after that water break.
Take you through the Lahardane scores. Shane Finnerty has got a free. Aaron Murphy with a score from play, and Cormac Riley with the Lahardane goal. So it's 1-2.
Come on, cross!
4 points to Lahardane here. And as the ball is playing, keep off this, he's looking to
Come
play.
on, push on, Lahardane!
As Lahardane sweeper
Watch
here,
your
but
back, Derek!
is dispossessed, but thankfully keep off this is there.
Support
Tigers
him!
mentality.
Keith O'Malley.
Trying to stop him, but he's well able to go. And manages 3 Crossmolina players, Cathal Carroll and Carol Loftus. How much Cork County Championship experience did he manage to weave away from there?
That was Keith O'Malley, but the two Keiths are doing well.
Plays over.
So Cormac Riley gives chase, the goal scorer. And they come across their own goal mouth, which isn't recommended kind of stuff, but
into Cathal Carroll in there. He looks to play to Carol Loftus. Back again, Cathal Carroll in. He plays it out wide. That's over to Tom Cafferty. Crossmolina full forward. Looks to play it into Brian Benson. Huge game winner there for the Lahardane last week. He's bearing down on goal. Sit on Duffy. This could be a goal here for Crossmolina. It is. Sit on Duffy with the goal for Crossmolina. Crossmolina 1-4, Lahardane 1-2. High scoring encounter so far. Fascinating to look at some of the matchups there. Just Gary Nocton on Potter Gardner, Jordan Flynn on Matthew Queen, and Conor Loftus seems to be unmarked at the moment. I think Lawrence Leonard is tasked with him. As Joe Mahern looks to take a kick out here, Lahardane want to get back into this game. That water break, losing momentum for them. Mark Noon with possession here. With a high solo, but he will look to put on the afterburn as if he's given free time into Ger Lovett.
Kevin Mulhern, the captain, comes out of it and feeds it out the wing.
It's over there to Keith Hopkins. Long punt in there to Brian Benson, but there's Keith O'Malley once again doing what he's tasked to do.
Playing mighty stuff the last few weeks.
I'm sure Philip would have had advice for him. He'd love to be here today.
Barry Leonard feeding Aaron Murphy.
Aaron looks to bring it in with the right boot. Plays over into Cormac Riley, who was just there in front of his man, and that's what was given to be a Crossmolina ball.
Pick them up! Mark up!
Crossmolina play it out again, and I believe that's over there to Keith Hopkins. He plays it back to Potter Gardner.
Keith Hopkins got 4 goals in a game versus Swinford last year, so
One to watch out
for him.
Lawrence Leonard there is up against Finn on Duffy, I believe. That's 1-1 to Finn on Duffy in just a few short seconds. Brings Crossmolina back into the game almost single-handedly. Crossmolina 1-5, Lahardane 1-2. 3-point margin here. Balls changed very quickly. Joe Mahern with the kick out. Looking for Lawrence Leonard on Jordan Flynn. The ball is dropped there deep into the space for Matthew Queenan. And there seems to be an altercation there with Lawrence Leonard and Jordan Flynn. As Matthew Queenan bears down, pass it off to Cormac Riley, who will look to take a shot. The next to pass to Ger Lovett, who finds in possession in a retro number 25 kit. He's sprung a surprise there with Dara Welsh taking it perhaps too quickly, but it's into the box and Dara Welsh with the goal. Oh, he couldn't have meant it, he couldn't have dreamt it. But that's it, that's changed the margin there for this game. It's level now, Lahardane 2-2, Crossmolina 1-5, and it's the former Crossmolina underage player. He's played for a few brief years, as did his father as well. But that's the man who's put Lahardane back level here.
It's fair goal. He doesn't like the high ball. That's the second one he's flapped at him.
And that's already a kick out there from Patrick Loftus to Jordan Flynn. Wins the mark. Looks to play it over to Mickey Loftus.
Nice recovery. He was flat out a minute ago. Yeah.
Okay, comes in there, but Betty Boy keeps in. Caught off his feet, but Keith Loftus is there yet again. And it's a free there for Crossmolina. I think that's an awkward position in which Benny landed there.
Big Joe goes down.
Joe has forgotten the slap or two. Yeah, I think he looks alright. He's gotten worse. Yeah, what is fascinating here is tit for tat, really, end to end stuff so far. We'll try and bring you as much of it as we can.
You could make a case that the 2 goals were lucky, but you make your own luck.
Well, you make your own luck, and I think it's quite clear there's a weakness. If the decision has been to put in Gerald in full forward, 2 high balls that have already gone in on the goalkeeper have resulted in 2 goals for Lahardane.
Brian Benson trying to referee the game as well. I think we have a ref already.
He's just looking to add some of his vast experience.
Yeah.
Tonight's game.
So
Finn Duffy with the free. He will look to put Crossmolina back in the lead. There he goes, he puts it over the bar. Number 11 there. Finn Duffy with the second point of the game. That's 1-2 for him.
yeah, Finnan doesn't miss them at all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And that's a kick out there, but it's won by Jordan Flynn. Aaron Murphy looks to get a hand in, but it's taken with the right boot of Jordan Flynn from very far out, 45-yard line, and that's gone to the right and right.
Come on again, George. Good lads.
1 point game here. Crossmolina in the lead.
That's food and drink for Jordan. He gobbled them up all day.
And it's interesting to see how the rest of the battles will develop. I think Aaron Murphy seems to be on Crossmolina carrying here. He's going for pace, I would imagine. Dean Loftus, keep O'Malley in there in the corner. And as Joe Mahern looks to kick it out to Gary Lockton, who was clearly tripped by the Crossmolina number 6, Mickey Loftus. Pushing the back there. Aaron Murphy will look to take the free. Thankfully, Cathal Carolyn is letting him know where it's from. He plays it over to Keith Loftus. Keith looks to break it out from the defence, where number 12 on his back, but he will be primarily playing in the backs for Lahardane. He'll be searching for Darragh Welsh. Very often they link up together. Over to Matthew Coonan. He looks to take on, and he does, and he wins a free for Lahardane. Spotting runners already. Elects to play it over to Mark Noon. Who else pays to Byrne. Plays it over to Keith Loftus, gets it back off to Mark Noon. Takes it with his right boot. That's speculative enough, but it's to the right and wide. Well, a lot of Lahardane players might feel they've experienced at this pitch, playing for both schools here in Girton and the Tech. However, hasn't all been plain sailing so far.
We're Crossmolina 1-6, Lahardane 2-2.
That's a ball over there to Conor Loftus.
Lawrence Leonard gives chase.
To Stephen Duffy there, with Darragh trying to track him.
Keep
Stephen
going.
Duffy kicks along in, but it goes into the mouth of Mark Noon, who can collect them all day.
Stephen Duffy was brought in by Stephen Ratchford to the Mayo squad as a full-back there.
Playing wing back now today for Crossmolina, as Matthew Creedon gets it to the halfway line. Decides to kick it long into Cormac Riley. Can he spot him? Yes, he can. Oh! That was Patrick Loftus was there first. Cormac made a great run. Unfortunately, I think he did get a smack to the face, and that could be a serious injury there for Cormac.
The ref is stalling the ball for a head injury.
That could be quite a serious injury.
Looks like, was it?
And an unfortunate enough one. I think there was good intentions from both players.
Was it
both eyes on the ball, but unfortunately, I think Cormac's head was met by the fist of Patrick Loftus there.
Was it Schumacher for Germany against France a few years ago?
It's more than a few years ago.
That took French forward out of it.
Who's that, Just Fontaine?
No, jeez, no, we're not.
Not that old.
Not that old, no. Anyway, that's GA we're at today.
Keep our focus on one code.
So Ger Lovett with the very old jersey, as we mentioned. He's such a big unit of a man, the current jerseys wouldn't fit.
Man from the kingdom.
Yeah. Former clubmate of Paul Galvin.
Stephen Duffy plays it back, putting pressure on his own corner back. Chris Miles there. He's followed by Shane and by Ger Lovett there. But it's back to Stephen Duffy again. He looks to put in a better ball into his forward than he did before, and he does this time finding Cathal Carolyn, who is followed by Keith Loftus. And as Barry tries to make himself a challenge, but he just miss out and Finn on Duffy there with this strike, putting it over the bar. He enjoys potting them over. That's 1-4 now, I believe, for Finn on Duffy.
Great effort by Barry to block it after his initial mistake, but you need to. If you lunge in like that, you need to come out of the ball.
Joe Mahern with the long kick out, and Gary Upton is there in space, and he wins that mark. Oh, and just a bit of momentum lost, unfortunately. But Mark Noon has the afterburners, no one can catch him. Conor Loftus attempts to. Dara Welsh has it now, and it's blocked down, unfortunately. Adrian has the right boost, and that's over the black spot there for Lahardane. Lahardane 2-3, Crossmolina 1-7. So it's a 1 point game yet again. Crossmolina in the lead. It is really Foot on Duffy who's been keeping Crossmolina in the lead. But now that's won by Lawrence Leonard to Ger Lovett. Passes it over to his brother-in-law. And he has it there in the middle of the field. Will he take the strike? He doesn't. He just gets blocked there, unfortunately, by Stephen Duffy. Follows it down, but does go in with the heavy right hand, and that's a free out for Crossmolina, quite likely. Oh, it's with a fisticuffs there afterwards.
So the man from Fanoog doesn't know his own strength. So Gary Owen McMahon seemed to just make a note of that. So,
fascinating decision by John Stagg to put Ger Lovett in there. Seems to have mixed things up.
Never played a minute outfield till today for the club, so with physique like that, it's as well to try and get as many big men on as he can.
And the ball is played there in the back line to Patrick Loftus, Crossmolina number 1.
Stick with him, Dara.
As Crossmolina play it out there now, that's Chris Miles. Crossmolina number 2, followed by Adrian. Adrian Leonard is sticking with him now for the moment, over to Conor Loftus. And he looked to find...
Oh, there's captain.
Followed by Lawrence Leonard. Over there, in space now there to Tom Cafferty, who takes it with his right boot. And he puts it over the bar. 2 point margin now, Crossmolina 1-8, Lahardane 2-3.
That's
Just to bring you some latest scores, it's level in the senior championship game between Casper Mitchells and Bracy is 10 points each. And there's a long kick out there by Joe Mahern, won by Conor Loftus, who doesn't take the mark, he decides to run with it. And he's just possessed by Lawrence Leonard, puts a hand in. Oh, that seems to be full out unfair. Lawrence did very well to get the fist in. One possession for Lahardane, but McMahon has decided to bring the ball forward into what is easy territory for Finn on Duffy.
yeah, that was
Clare Morris are leading Belknap Stephen now 5 points to 4.
wonder about that. He seemed to be a fair shot.
Another score there for Clare Duffy makes that about 1-5. 1-1 from play.
So we have a 3 point game again. 2-3 Lahardane, Crossmolina 1-9. About 2 minutes left. We here.
Mark Noon now with the ball, wins that mark, playing it over into Adrian Leonard. As Barry's running, racing through.
Good block to stop the attack there.
Oh, he plays it long into searching for Ger Lovett.
Oh, great!
Oh, just to find it. Oh,
Seemed to be in.
Fumble the ball, and it's a 45 there for Lahardane. I expect Matthew Queenan will be taking this, but Ger feels quite aggrieved not to have won something more.
He seemed to be
brought down.
He seemed to be impeded, all right.
There were 2 on top of him by the time he had been consulted by the referee. Matthew Queenan will take this from the ground for Lahardane.
No, Ger will be well advised to go into the square with the way shots falling short have worked out.
That's what one would hope.
This is 2 goals a la Diarmuid O'Connor from Mayo, just coming in with balls hanging short. Cormac Riley benefited and Dara Welsh benefited. So,
Great there for Lahardane. Great for Queenan 2 in 45. It's Lahardane 2-4, Crossmolina 1-9.
great point.
3 point game now once again.
Great 45 by Matthew.
And it's a long kick out. Finds Jordan Flynn, but it's broken there. Lahardane win that turnover. Gary Ogden decides to kick it long into, well, Paul Bryden, who was there, but firstly Crossmolina men surrounded him. Patrick Gardner with his experience brings it out. Chris Miles. Crossmolina cornerback, there's plenty of pace with him. He looks to beat Gary Cadden. Man from near us, Ken Jordan Flynn. He's blocked by Lawrence Leonard. And that was a meeting of minds there, but a meeting of bodies. And plays over to Finn Duffy.
No shots!
Once again.
Help him, help him! No shots!
Don't let him take a shot.
Help him!
And that's over there to Brian Benson, who holding that to the left hand.
It should appear to be, but
At least with video evidence. We can bring that to the CCC.
yes, if it's a
That did look to be a wide ball. It's swung towards the left, but hasn't done a trick yet. So that's the score now. It's Lahardane 2-4, Crossmolina at 1-10. So a 3-point game. High scoring.
yeah.
Lots of entertainment. Played in a very good spirit so far. Hopefully that
Can't-
will be changing.
Can't really be conceding 1-10 at the same time, but the everyone heads for the shade of the stand. But yeah, it's just you could make a case that we had chances anyway, but the two lucky goals were definitely a help.
They were a huge help. However, I don't think it was deserving of Lahardane's attacks in the first half.
Oh yeah, they've certainly created a lot of turnovers and not in awe of the players that there were two rungs of the ladder between them
Not so long ago.
not so long ago, and here they are now.
Lahardane were eternally junior, Crossmolina eternally senior, and together they meet in the intermediate championship this year, 2020. Quite remarkable, really, the two stories, and a fascinating game so far.
Well, the Gary Owen McMahon's men are impeccably kitted out.
Dapper enough.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to have the day in court.
Ties, caps, trousers, all to match. None of this heavy white full-length umpires' jackets for them. But they're doing a good job. Declan O'Boyle, the sideline man here, makes his way out. So we'll probably come back to you. The Lahardane management having a chat there in the middle. All the lads are left to their own devices in the stand. Crossmolina too having a chat there. Michael Hagerty and Kevin Mulhern, the captain, along with the management. So everyone just wants a little bit of time to themselves to discuss any future changes. So yeah, we'll take a break and we'll get back to you.